You are 28 years old. It's a normal Thursday afternoon. After work, you stop by an electronics store. A new phone catches your attention. Your current phone still works perfectly fine, but this one feels newer, faster, shinier. The monthly payment doesn't seem like a big deal. So after a few minutes of thinking, you buy it and head home. By the time you reach the parking lot, you've already stopped thinking about the purchase. But this isn't really a story about a phone. It's a story about the next 30 years of your life. Because somewhere in another version of reality, you made a different decision. Instead of spending the money, you invested it. At 28, your life looks pretty normal. You have a stable job. You rent an apartment. You drive a reliable car. You spend time with friends on the weekends. Nothing extraordinary. Just an ordinary life.
And that's exactly how most spending happens. Not through huge purchases, but through small upgrades that slowly become routine. Better headphones, streaming subscriptions, restaurant meals, weekend getaways. Nothing feels reckless. In fact, each purchase seems completely reasonable. But month after month, those small decisions add up. Eventually, they total around $500 every month. And most people never think twice about it, because $500 doesn't seem like enough to change your life.
Then one evening, a friend asks you a simple question. What if you invested that $500 instead? At first, you laugh it off. $500 doesn't sound life-changing. Not today, not next month, maybe not even next year. But the question stays with you, and later that night, you find yourself thinking about it again.
For the first time, you become curious. The next month, you decide to try something different. Nothing complicated, nothing dramatic. You simply set up an automatic investment. $500 every month. No stock picking, no constant monitoring, no obsession. Just a recurring transfer running quietly in the background. And then life continues exactly as before. At least, that's how it feels.
At first, the account grows slowly. A few $1,000s. Then a little more. But honestly, it isn't exciting. You expected some dramatic transformation. Instead, the progress feels almost invisible. Months pass, then years. Eventually, you turn 31, and despite how boring it feels, the habit continues. $500 every single month.
That's when things start getting difficult. Because while your account grows slowly, everyone else's life seems to speed up. One friend buys a luxury car. Another spends weeks traveling across Europe. Someone else moves into a larger home. And suddenly, that $500 starts feeling expensive. You begin wondering whether you're missing out. Maybe you should stop. Maybe you should enjoy the money now. After all, you've already been investing for years. And then, the market crashes. Panic spreads everywhere. People sell. Friends stop investing. Fear becomes the dominant emotion. Everywhere you look, uncertainty takes over. But you keep going. Month after month. Year after year. Life keeps moving forward. And before you realize it, decades have passed. One morning, you wake up at 58 years old. You look in the mirror and see the years that have gone by. Then you open your account. And for the first time, you truly understand what 30 years of patience can become. The gadgets are gone. The trends have disappeared. The purchases are long forgotten. But the investments remained. And now, instead of worrying about money, you spend your time with the people who matter most. Because wealth was never built by one big decision.
It was built by hundreds of small decisions, repeated over decades. The question was never what $500 could buy today. The question was what it could become, if you gave it enough time. And in the end, the greatest reward wasn't the money. It was the freedom to enjoy life with the people you love.